Hello guys, and welcome to the worst way to play TerraTech. This is a series where we take a look at games and see whether or not they can still be played on the lowest possible graphical settings, and more importantly, whether or not they're still fun. Today, as I said, we're taking a look at TerraTech. This is a super fantastic early access game. I played it a little while ago when it was on Kickstarter to try to boost it a little bit. Thankfully, they were successful in their Kickstarter campaign and they've been working on the game ever since. It is such an amazingly fun game, and I thought it was about time that we spent a little bit of time revisiting this bad boy, because there's been like a million kajillion changes since we were here last. But anyway, one change that we have made to our worst way to play series is we've changed the lowest graphical settings to incorporate 1280 by 720. The reason for this is that it is the it's the lowest graphical resolution that we can choose while still maintaining the full aspect ratio of a YouTube video. So the best way to play, or the version that I'm going to be showing you side by side in a minute, will be 1920 by 1080 with everything maxed out. So effectively you could go down to something like 640 by 480, but not all games have the same graphic settings. But I know that every game that I play on this series is going to have 1280 by 720, so I feel like that's the most kind of like fair comparison. So we'll carry on with that. Hopefully you guys agree with me. Let me know in the comments if you think we should change that at all. And we're going to get started. So we're going to start a new game here. I'm going to make a seed that we can use, that you guys can use at home as well if you want to, Cafcast, and then we could also allow the Twitter thing to show vehicles and stuff, but this is just a demonstration, so we're not going to do that, and we're just going to start a new story to have a quick look through the basics of the game. The really cool thing about this is it has a nice little introduction that we've never seen before on this channel, so we're going to go for it, and oh, there's been a failure. Payload is going down. Oh god! Now, I'm going to have the side-by-side on the screen right now so you guys can see what a difference it makes. And apart from some jaggies, I'm really impressed at how good the field of view is and how much distance they're actually rendering the game in. You can see side-by-side now that things are obviously looking a lot nicer on the right-hand side of the screen. That's the best version. But I think it looks pretty good, to be honest with you. I mean, it's not too bad. The smoke effects are quite nice, as you can see on the higher version. And also, we seem to have a good amount of fidelity. So the trees in the background and the rocks and stuff all seem to be there, which is great. So let's carry on with the worst way to play and see if this game is still fun, shall we? Click and drag the right mouse button, look around for other parts. Now, we have done some basics here, but this is all different. They've changed it quite a lot, and actually, it feels like they've added a few extra bits and pieces for us to take a look at, just to get essentially a good feel of the game. You can see they've added these like little kind of pointer things which have a little information section, so you can see what the item is, which is actually pretty cool. There's a gun here as well for us to take, so we're just making the most basic vehicle you possibly can in this game, which is this one, and then we need to add the drill on the front here of the cockpit. And it's essentially, for anybody who's coming to this video having not actually seen this game at all, it's just like a Lego, but like really fun sort of destruction attacking version of Lego. It's really, really cool, and it's been out now, I'd say probably about a year, I'm thinking. I can't think exactly. Spacebar is shoot, and what essentially happens is you have rivals that come along to try and attack you, and you have to slowly but surely build yourself up. There's also additional parts of the game which we'll show you in a little while, but let me just take out this Tony the enemy over here. God damn it, Tony, how dare you! Take this, you son of a bitch! Looks like he's a bit stuck actually right now, which is good. And you can see how you can see the health of different parts of your ship or your vehicle or whatever, I guess, because they show you through kind of like the amount that it flashes like this. So Tony's left some blocks behind, but I don't think we can actually take anything because he only left 2 wheels behind. I think we blew everything else up. So we're just going to have to kind of go for it and carry on. You can see information about the different things that are in this game, but I don't know. It feels like the game hasn't, like, the feel of the game is still the same, obviously, because we're running on I think it's on the Unity engine, and actually, surprisingly enough, it really plays well, like drives well, and that's the sort of thing you would expect from Unity. Now, as you can see here, we have managed to take this guy out. His head part is blown up. There's some weird little things here. Storm lanterns, a basic stud-style fixed light. It won't shine very far, but doesn't cost much either. I like that. That's cool. Let's add some damn lights to our ship. Let's also put the gun on the front, because I kind of feel like maybe it's going to be a bit better if it's on there. And we'll take a couple more wheels. What's this? A rear kind of drill thing, which is cool. A fragment of your base bomb landed over in that direction. Oh, this is interesting. So this is more kind of like additional content that they have added to this game. I'm going to actually leave one of these lights behind and have a second drill, just so we've got like as many drills as we could possibly want. I wonder if maybe we can have... No, it's fine. That's good. As I said before, like enemies are coming at you all the time, and you have to kill loads of different enemies to get their extra parts. So anyway, regardless of what we do right now, we can still carry on playing and leave some bits behind. Solar generator. It makes free energy when anchored. Okay, so we can just like anchor it to wherever we want. Well, I guess... I mean, I like the idea of just sort of putting it out in the open a little bit here so we can defend ourselves. There we go. Bang! Nice! It's anchored and it's generating power. And a repair bubble projector has fallen now, which is quite spherical in its beauty. And it's just powering up. And apparently, this is like a way of sort of defending. Oh, yeah! There's it. We can repair ourselves, and now you see we're not flashing anymore on our cockpit, which is awesome. So I think, actually, surprisingly enough, this game is still really, really immersive. You can see the draw distance. So if we kind of like wander this way, you can see these rocks here kind of like coming into the foreground. There's actually a little bit of a haze effect on the desert anyway, which is really, really cool. And I think it looks pretty nice. So I'm pretty happy with this. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope this has answered to you that this is essentially the worst way to play TerraTech, but actually the game is still incredibly playable on these lower settings, and the game itself, because it's like a nice little indie project, requires like nothing at all to run. You should be able to run this on a laptop with the lowest possible graphical settings, and it will still look reasonably good, because I'm still very much enjoying this, and I don't feel like I'm being limited at all by the fact that we're using any of these lower graphical settings. So thanks very much for watching, guys. There is loads of TerraTech content on my channel. I'll leave a couple of links on the description if you want to see a little bit of a Let's Play and some first looks. I'm going to also start doing another series on this game, just purely because we haven't played it for a while, and I feel like there's enough content now for us to take another really in-depth look at how this game has progressed, and more importantly, do a few more of those sumo showdowns, because they are always a lot of fun. But until next time, guys, I have been Caf of the Cafcast. Don't forget to like the video if you did enjoy it, subscribe if you loved it, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. You've been watching the Cafcast. We hope you have enjoyed the show. Don't forget to check out all of our other videos. Oh, and be sure to subscribe to us if you like what you see. That way I'll know to make more, and that you really like me. So, you've been watching the Cafcast. We hope you have enjoyed the show. Don't forget to check out all of our other videos.